Alright there guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Or more specifically, the mascot of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. It's weird how we're still calling it that despite they didn't happen in 2020. But the Tokyo 2021 Olympics just doesn't sound right, does it? That's probably why they've kept the same name, because that's what it still is. And so far, it is still confirmed at the moment to be happening in this summer. Of course, in the 2016 Rio Olympics in Brazil, America came first and Team GB came second. Are we going to have a repeat of that this year? Who knows? But anyway, enough about the actual Olympics. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the mascot of the Olympics. And who is the mascot for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? Well, he's been on screen the entire time. It's Goku. That's right. Goku is the 2020 Tokyo Olympics ambassador / mascot. And that is freaking awesome. It just is. Because if you remember back to London 2012, those Olympics, we had like a beanbag as our freaking mascot. Or whatever the hell that thing was supposed to be. You know what I mean, right? If you look back at the London 2012 Olympics, look at the mascot that was used in all the advertising. What was that thing? A beanbag is the best exact thing I can come up with. It was a terrible mascot. I've unfortunately forgotten what the Rio 2016 Olympics mascot was. But yeah, for Tokyo 2020, it's Goku. So why do I think they've chosen him as the mascot? Because they could have chosen anything that's popular in Japan. Like, they could have chosen a samurai and have the Olympic torch that gets lit at the very start of the ceremony, of every single Olympic ceremony. They could have had a samurai and the torch in the shape of a katana. They could have done that. But no, they went for anime. Why is that? And why Goku specifically? Well, the first reason why I think they chose Goku is because he is the most recognizable Japanese fictional character ever, in my opinion. Because if we think about it, people know him all over Europe, people know him in America, people know him in South America, people know him in Oceania, and hell, people probably even know who he is in Africa. And obviously people know who he is in Asia, because that's where he was created. So yeah, I think he is the most recognizable fictional Japanese character of all time. So that's a very good way of showing the mascot. Like everyone, like so many people watching knows who that is. Whereas the beanbag for our Olympics back in 2012, no one knew what that thing was. No one knew what it was, where it came from, or anything. Whereas millions of people know who Goku is, where he came from and all that. We know. I mean, Luffy and Naruto were both also considered also considered to be part of the conversation for who should be the mascot. Those two were in there as well, but Goku ended up being the winner. It's crazy to think, but this was actually announced back in 2018, around when the 2018 Pyeongchang, South Korea Winter Olympics were going on. Around then is when they announced that the 2020 Tokyo Olympics mascot will be Goku. But the second reason why I think they chose Goku is because, just like with himself, Dragon Ball is a worldwide recognized product and media and just everything about it. It's worldwide recognized, Dragon Ball. Like, if you think about how much merchandise there are for certain shows, you think there's a lot of merchandise for One Piece? Dragon Ball blows that out of the park. Dragon Ball is so recognizable across the world. Hell, it's been just over 3 years now since Dragon Ball Super ended. Remember the final episode? There were literally projector screens in the streets of Mexico broadcasting that episode with hundreds of people crowding around to watch Goku and Frieza take down Jiren. Literally just in the streets of Mexico, there were projector screens broadcasting the final episode of Dragon Ball Super. What other anime can do that in a country that's not Japan, or even in the same continent as Japan? Whether you like Dragon Ball or not does not matter. If you're an anime fan, you should be happy about this, because out of all the popular medias and popular things in Japan that could have been chosen, they chose an anime character. And also, another reason why you should like this is because all the people that hate anime, right, that enjoy watching the Olympics but hate anime, have to see an anime character in the Olympics. They have to. Well, no, they don't. They probably don't have to, but they probably will end up in some way seeing Goku by accident, and they don't want to do that. So you should just be happy that the salty, anti-anime people have to see an anime character to be the mascot of the Olympics, which is something they enjoy watching. I mean, what do you guys think of Goku being the Tokyo 2020 Olympics mascot? Obviously, I think it's awesome because A, he's an anime character, and B, he's from my favourite franchise, so of course I'm going to be happy about it. But even if you're not a fan of Dragon Ball, as I just said, if you wanted Luffy or Naruto to be the mascot instead of Goku, I mean, that's fine. They would have worked just as well. But Goku was likely chosen due to being as recognisable as he is. The only animated products or people that are more popular than Dragon Ball is Pokemon and Hello Kitty. That is how big Dragon Ball is. And that's only in Japan. That's not even taking into account everywhere else in the world. It's really just a great day for anime fans, and let's be honest, when the Olympics, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics opening ceremony begins, you're going to have people on Twitter, the same people that try to cancel anime characters, like in my video on Iulu from Dragon Maid, that I made a few weeks ago, trying to cancel her. Those same people that were trying to cancel her will be expressing their disdain and hatred of the fact that an anime character is the mascot for the 2020 Olympics. They will be doing that. And they will likely be trying to cancel Goku somehow. I don't really know what you can do to cancel Goku. The man let Frieza live after he cut himself in half. But yes, Goku being the 2020 Tokyo Olympics ambassador is amazing, and it should, and what this also does is it just shows how far anime has come over the past, like, I don't know, 10 to 20 years. It really shows how far anime has come over the years. I mean, yeah, it's in Japan, so there was always a chance that an anime character would be the mascot anyway. But I'd say it wasn't as much. If this was done like 5 to 10 years ago, maybe it wouldn't be as guaranteed that an anime character would be the mascot. But because of how big anime has become around the world, not just in Japan, it's made it more concrete that anime characters have more chance of being the mascot. I mean, if they ever have the Olympics in Japan again at some point, which, I mean, they won't be until they won't be at any point in the 2030s, 2020s, that won't happen. Probably not even in the 2030s or even 40s. It's probably going to be a long, long time before Japan gets to host the Olympics again, unless they do what China have done and host the Winter Olympics as well one year, because China hosted the Summer Olympics in Beijing in 2008, and they will be hosting the Winter Olympics also in Beijing in 2022, which makes Beijing the first city in the history of the Olympics to host both Olympics, the Summer and the Winter Games. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if new, tell me what you think of Goku being the ambassador for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. I think it's bad, I think it's amazing. What do you think? And until next time, catch you later.